Well, Sylvia and I have collected some containers that you can use to pot some of our seeds in. And this is a regular 4-pack pot that I got from the plants I used last year. But if you're using something like this, make sure you wash it out, because these baby seeds in here don't want any germs or plant diseases from what was growing in here last year. So you see, we've done a good job of washing this 4-pack out. So that's one of the things we'll plant in. But maybe you don't have anything like that in your garage. So you could use any kind of plastic container, but if you use something like this, it's important to know that your seeds have to drain. And so I'm taking my knife and carefully putting some holes in the bottom, and you can have an adult help you do that. There. And that way, if I put too much water in, it won't stay in the bottom of the pot. It'll drain right out. Make sure though you don't put this on nice wood furniture. It has to go on a tray or a saucer or something, because it will leak out the bottom. The last thing we're going to do is toilet paper rolls. These are my favorite, because when you grow in a toilet paper roll, when you put it in the ground and take it out to the garden, you don't have to take it out of this pot. I can't plant my thing in a plastic pot. It doesn't break down. But this, the weeds or the roots will start growing right through it. So I've made 4 cuts in this toilet paper roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I can bend it down. I think there's 4 in this one too, Sylvia. You want to try to bend that one down? And this is what we're going to do. We're going to kind of just bend it like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. Let me help you. Yep, right down. And then another one. Yep, and another one. And another one. And then if you hang on to yours, Sylvia, I've got some tape here. When I do plant these in the garden, if the tape is still on, it usually comes off, but if it's still on, then I take that tape off. And I'll tape mine. And now we're ready to put some soil in. Okay, Sylvia, now here's some of that soil that we mixed all together. This is soil from outside, soil from the worm bin, and some potting soil that I had in pots from last year. And so we're gonna take some of that and fill your containers. And I'd like you to use that, and we'll fill them. You can bring your container right over here, over this, and then if it spills, it'll go right back in here. Okay? And when you kind of get it up to the top, always tamp it down. Now, not pressing real hard, because if you press real hard, the poor little seeds can't get out. But just tamping it down just a little bit. How you coming there? Do you want me to help you with this one? Yep, that looks good.
Can I do that one?
Yeah, you do this one. And I'll see if I can, don't worry about that. That's why we put it there. And I'm gonna tamp this one down just a little bit more so we can get a little bit more in. Okay. And if you got any lumps and bumps, I take those out. There. Okay, now let's see. Do the grandma tamp. Uh-oh, we got more room in there. Get another scoop. On the top. Now, what we're going to do is, let me just dump your tray. There. Now, you're going to plant these guys, so we're going to need lots of those, but let me show you how. I'm going to get a little planting stick for you. And a planting stick is kind of a good thing, because we can also use it as a marking stick for what's growing there. And so you do one and I do one, and we will kind of make a hole right in the middle, and then I'm going to pick up one of these guys, and look at, he's got a long root, and I'm going to put his root right down in there. Well, I need even a bigger hole. I'm going to push him down a little bit, and then kind of cover him up. So he's just starting to come up. How about you? Oh, you need a bigger hole. You got a long one. Grandma will make a great big hole for you. All right, can you stick it down there? Did it disappear? Yeah. Now you can leave that little green part because that's his plant coming up. All right, now we'll take these sticks and you'll write sunflower on here, and then you can stick it just right in there, and this one will be a sunflower too, okay? And then look, my pot over here, let's get up another planting stick and plant the apple. Now apple doesn't have any roots on it, so how deep should we put him? We should put him about 2 times his width. So his width is about like this. So 2 times is about like that. So let's make practice hole about like that. Not too deep. If you plant him too deep, and then put him right there. Now make another hole. We'll plant lots of them in here. Can you make another little hole? Where you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll put him there. All right, now I'm not going to cover these up until we get them all in. I need 3 more holes. Right? 1, 2. Can you do one over here? 3. Okay. Now, we'll just take our stick, if you want, and kind of just cover them up just a little bit. And the last thing we're going to do is put some kind of a cover on it so that it won't lose moisture. My grandma forgot to go get this, but I use press and seal. And so we're gonna, and Biscuit's helping us here. My friends from Knee High have heard me talk about Biscuit, but I don't think they've ever met Biscuit. Biscuit, now are you being shy? So, this, put over the top, and kind of just stretch it, and kind of tuck it down, and then we can still have our thing in it. This, we're gonna do something different with, Sylvia. I have a bunch of containers that are plastic. You might want to put a hothouse over the top like that, especially if you have low ones, but ours are a little bit high. So I have one of these lettuce containers, and so we're gonna put all of our sunflowers right in here, and we have about 10 of them, and I think they'll all fit in here. And then I don't have to put anything on the top because look, when these guys start to come up, take that off. When the plant starts coming, it doesn't want to grow underneath plastic. So when you start to see it grow, we have to take that off. In here, it has some space and the sun can get in, but if you leave this out on a sunny day all shut up, it'll get hot inside and the seeds will die. So on a real sunny day, you want to make sure it's opened up a little bit, or even you can take this off and put it on sideways so that it could keep some heat in. But as soon as it starts being sunny, then they have to be opened up when the sun touches them. Okay? Do you think we're gonna have some good growing? I think so too. I'm excited to see them.
We want to see what you're growing at home. Take a picture and share it on the Form Our Facebook page. Have fun growing!